Welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. Happy birthday, Mommy. Her birthday. Well, today's actually still the 22nd, but her birthday would be the 23rd, December 23rd. We are taking my mom out for dinner at City Island in New York, and we're not running late, but the goal was to leave here by 2, which isn't happening. So I washed my braids. So that's what I'm putting on some mousse. So I have 2 that I like to use actually. Well, actually 3. One's from the Hood, but I ran out of that one. So these are from Target. I got the Kristen S Instant Lift volumizing mousse. I don't even know if you can see this because I have it on Somatic video. And then I have no other than my girl Blake Brown, the mousse. I've said this before, I understand why I shouldn't advertise this for people of color, because you're kind of damned if you do and you're damned if you don't in that situation. However, pick this up, y'all. If you want, I always get sorry, hold on, I have a hair. I always get compliments on the smell. It smells amazing. And it just does wonders for my hair, because there are plenty of days where I'll just use this, but because I just wet the hair and everything, washed it, I'm using both of these because this is volumizing. And not that this isn't, but I will use this daily. I won't use this all the time. I'll use this if I'm washing my hair. So look at the influencer I'm becoming. I'll leave a link below. This, you can just go on Blake Brown's website. I feel weird leaving an Amazon link for this when you can just, go on her website. But yeah, in the car, Dave and I, we agreed that we're gonna listen to the movie Scream. So that should be an interesting ride. Look at this moose. Guys, we are ready. It's definitely past 2.
We're a little later than we thought.
Yeah.
But we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. On the adventure.
The important thing is we look good.
Yes. We matching. We're doing good. And I feel good. Because I look good. Guys, this is amazing. And also Dave's meal too.
Yeah, I went fried.
You clocking overtime this is, right?
Not overtime, but time and a half. But holiday pay.
Yeah.
Ooh, so good. There you go.
Thank you, sorry.
About to dive in. So good.
Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Are you 55? Are you 56? Are you 57? Are you 58? Are you 59? No, just kidding.
Give me a food.
You thought I was oh, boy.
Hi, my friend. Hi, friend. How we doing? Say hi to me. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Say hi to the people. nagged in picking him up. He doesn't like to be picked up. But you know what? It's okay, okay? This is like your what you gotta do for the rent, okay? You gotta be picked up sometimes, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Okay. Sorry. He doesn't like being picked up. Alright, so I'm filming on my iPhone. Today's gonna be a filming on the iPhone day just because there's a lot of running around today. So for real this time. Happy Vlogmas Day 23 again. Happy birthday, mommy, again. Yeah, I have a nail appointment at 10. It's like 9:15. And then I have to go to Norwalk, where my parents live, so it's like an hour drive away. And then I need to, after the nail appointment, I'm gonna go to West Farms to get, like, I like the thick wrapping paper, so I'm gonna get some cute wrapping paper, then go to Norwalk to wrap Dave's gift, come back here, and I was gonna put Bianca's DeLonghi coffee maker together, but that might have to be pushed off for another day because I need to go to the store today, the grocery store as well, because I need chicken pot pie that I'm gonna make for work, but Dave also wants me to make one for here again. And then I need the stuff for the glazed salmon. I think I just need some soy sauce and honey and sesame seeds. What else do I need? I don't know, but wrapping paper, wrapping Dave's gift to put under the tree, wrapping Ollie's gift. Oh, and I need to get him, Dave, like, what I got him was a really big gift, but he's the type of person where he's a child and needs more than one gift under the tree. And also I need to get his stocking stuff. So there's a lot of running around, and in the midst of all of that, if I could at least, I don't see myself cooking, because we want to see Mufasa, okay? That's what we want to see, but I don't see myself cooking and seeing Mufasa. I see myself doing one of the two. So I'm thinking we could probably do the honey glazed salmon as a Christmas dinner, and yeah, chicken pot pie, honey glazed salmon for our Christmas dinner, and yeah, so we'll see. But because I put on makeup yesterday, I'm not gonna put lip balm first. You know, my lips are chapped, but because I put on makeup yesterday, I feel so inspired to do it again today because I really loved how I felt. It's been a while since I put on makeup. I did it because my mom, she always like, Blossom, you never wear makeup. I'm using the MAC primer. It's okay. Sometimes it leaves this residue I'm not too happy about, but it does the job. It's like a little like white dash or some sort. I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's the MAC prep or primer that's doing that or not. I'm not sure. But we'll see again today because it's been a moment. Let me take off my rings. What am I doing? At least my wedding ring or engagement ring. So every single time I'm like, I should be bold and I should get red. But every time I'm not happy and I'm like, oh, I should just stick to my neutral, and I am, because it goes with everything. Like, you can never, ever go wrong with a French manicure. You just can't. That's what it is. Yesterday there was some family drama a little bit. I hope Dave never opens up his mouth and because I'm spilling a lot of tea, okay? And if these people knew I had a vlog channel, game over. But yeah, maybe I should. Last time makeup got in my hair, so if you've been following, I've talked about my sister always being jealous. I'm a twin and she's always jealous of my twin sister and I when it comes to Christmas. She always thinks that my mom treated us better than her, which is so weird. So my mom, like, there was an incident that happened 10 years ago where we got iPads, and my sister, mind you, got the same, like, amount of gifts equivalent, like designer bags and stuff, but because we got iPads, she stormed out, and, oh, fuck. What did I just drop? I dropped something. Oh, I dropped my other primer. So she stormed out, and my mom has had her over for Christmas, but my sister has never been over for Christmas while we open up gifts. Because my mom doesn't like my sister judging, or comparing, I should say. So, welcome to 2024. And my sister wants to come over for Christmas. My mom dropped off her gifts yesterday at her house, when, like, after we all went out to eat. But to show some evidence that my sister has not changed, we're at the table, and my sister sees that Dave has a Coach hat. And she makes this comment of, and then she sees, like, I have a Coach bag, and which, weirdly enough, I bought for myself, and I bought Bianca, my twin sister, one for Christmas. But it sucks because now she's, like, probably comparing, oh, well, Blossom bought Bianca her, you know, a Coach bag and didn't buy me. We went shopping together. It was a twin thing. Like, anyways, I think I got her Uggs last year. I don't even, keep in mind, but I'm not even gonna be like, this is what I've done for her. I'm not gonna go down there. But anyways, so she was trying to set up the question of, I'm not a makeup person, by the way, so just judge quietly. I'm not a makeup person, okay? But anyways, she's like, oh, she kind of sets up the question of, oh, everyone's in their makeup, you know, groove, not makeup groove, you're not getting in the room because you keep scratching the chair, okay? It's just not going to happen right now. It might happen later. It's not going to happen right now for you. I'm sorry. Enjoy the Christmas lights. Enjoy the Christmas tree. We're not getting in the room right now. We're just not doing it, Ollie. We're not doing it. What was I saying? So she kind of sets up the question. Sorry. She sets up this question. Oh, everybody's like wearing Coach, because we had my brother who's 15. He has a Coach sweatsuit on, and she noticed that my stepdad's belt was Coach. Like, she was eyeing us, paying attention, and she noticed Dave had a Coach hat. And she goes, oh, Dave, did my mom buy you that Coach hat, or did Blossom buy you the Coach hat? No, come on, no. And Dave quickly says, Blossom bought me the Coach hat. My mom bought him the Coach hat last year. So here's the thing. I started thinking, why would my mom buy my fiance something expensive and not buy my sister's husband something expensive? But the reality is that Dave wants to be a part of our family. Dave actively, like, today's my mom's birthday. Dave, like, sent her, like, Starbucks stuff at 6 a.m, like, and mind you, my sister's husband doesn't have to do that, but he has shown zero. Bruh, no. He won't let me pick him up. And my sister's husband does not care to hang out with us, does not care, has never asked my mom, hey, let's hang out. My sister's husband, like, just doesn't, he's not a family guy, you know what I mean? He's just not. And never wants to go to any outings or anything. Ollie, even though I think my mom does this to herself and she should just get the son-in-laws, you know, something, knowing how my older sister is, my mom's like, well, I don't have to do that, you know. I don't know. Either way, do you see what I mean? Like, she wanted to say, oh, how come you bought Blossom's fiance a Coach hat and not my husband, who's been in the picture for years? Mind you, like, oh, let me not talk shit. So that happened yesterday, and that happened yesterday. So stop. No, stop it. Stop. I'm about to leave, so I can't have him in the room because he's going to destroy it. Now, I was just in the room and he was in the room destroying it, but I checked off on things he can destroy. I can't have him in the room so he can go AWOL. He knows I'm about to leave. And so he's like, bitch, let me in this room because I know you're about to leave and I want to have a fun time. So that's what that's all about. I will never understand what my mom did to us that made my sister believe that my mom cares more about us, that my mom, you know, because we all, like, we never wanted for anything. None of us did. So, lucky for us, we never, ooh, my makeup is horrific. Or my blending, I should say. My blending wasn't great. See, this is why I always just stick to foundation. But I'm also blind. It's hard to do makeup when you're like, you can't see. But the good thing about this nail place is that they're really fast. So, see if that's a better blend. Does anyone else use mascara for an eyebrow brush sometimes? I do. I think it puts a cute little look on it. Mascara. Doesn't look too bad. All right. And then we just have the hair, which I love braids, y'all. I'm gonna get braids again. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. But anyways, back to my sister. I'm just wondering the days where she's just gonna stop comparing. Just stop comparing. Live your life. You know, we are in our 30s, and so what are we doing? She has like 5 kids. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, please, adult. Like, yesterday, please. Let's adult. You have 5 kids. Can you believe it, too? If I have kids, it's going to be comparison game on. You know? For the longest, she was excited that I was single. And, because honestly, I never saw myself getting married. But I'm so happy that I found someone. But I was okay with never finding anybody, you know? For real. I was like, I'm gonna travel. I mean, I still can do all this stuff, but, you know, I was okay with whatever scenario I got. So, All right, let's see. Does it look weird? No, I think I'm gonna cover more of my my thyroid scar real quick. You know, cover more of it. Still a little bit. But I'm glad the way how my surgeon, who was a female surgeon, by the way, I'm so happy that she was like, I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna cut, like, when she cut me open for the thyroid surgery, thyroid removal, she was like, I'm gonna make sure that it's in the creases of your neck, and I'm gonna make sure it's not bumpy, it's gonna have a perfect closing. And I was like, yes, we are our female surgeons, you know? So happy. So, okay, I think the makeup is good. I think so. If so, who's gonna tell me? So, okay. The only thing is I don't want, you know when you put makeup on your neck, I don't want my necklace to then transfer that makeup onto my shirt. So. Okay. All right, so now going to our nail appointment. And I have work. Did I mention I have work today at 9 o'clock? Typically I don't, but I'm going in at 9 because I agreed to it for some reason a month ago. And so I'm going in at 9. So I got a lot. And normally I'm sad when I have a lot to do in one day, because this to me is considered a lot to do in one day when I don't like to do, when I'm a homebody, you know? So, oh, that feels good. So I'm in the bathroom at the nail salon, and yeah, I almost went for red, and I was like, nah, we're gonna do our Frenchie. All right, next, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have to probably stop by a drive-thru or something. But then there's also Marshall's up the street, so we're gonna do, oh wait, I think someone's waiting for me in the bathroom, waiting outside. Okay, ooh, it's freezing. I'm hungry, and there actually was no one waiting for me. I thought I heard like someone waiting for me outside of the bathroom door, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get on the McDonald's fries because I want some fries from McDonald's. That's right across the street. I know my future self is gonna hate me later for it, but it's a running around day, and I mentioned we got work tonight, so I'm really gonna be up for a good more than 24 hours. Now I'm gonna try to get some sleep though. Okay, but I saw Marshall's up the street, and so I'm gonna do some stocking. I actually had just planned on going now to Norwalk, but I thought, okay, well, Marshall's is right there, and the grocery store is right next to Marshall's, so I can kind of hit two things with one stone, and then all I have to do is drive down to Norwalk to wrap gifts, then come back. So it's still possible. I'm trying to see if we can get a movie in, a Mufasa movie in. May or may not. I'm also trying to see if I can, I'll probably edit this vlog at work if I can. I wasn't able to do that last time, which is fine because at work we're supposed to be working, but working the overnights, sometimes we do get some downtime. So it just depends, but I really do like this. I'm gonna keep it so real with you guys. I don't know if this is a Rare Beauty foundation or concealer. Couldn't tell you, but I think it's a foundation if I'm being honest. But I love it. It's matching my skin tone perfectly. Oh, love it. Man, I see why the hype is on Rare. Oh, I hate the creases though in my eyelids because I have creases, but that's okay. I just kind of do that throughout the day, you know. But all right, and then also it's so funny at the nail salon. I always tip her a 20, and she waited though till I tipped her to give me the hand cream because I knew like last year they gave us some type of hand cream which was really good. It was like a Coty hand cream, but this is Korean lemon tree. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm always so sus about the boxes that say dermatologist recommended because there's so many things that are dermatologist recommended. But anyways, I'm gonna try it real quick. Eee. But I know I'm being an adult today, but it sucks because normally I would like to be at the house catching up on my Vlogmas, being a homebody. I miss being a homebody, y'all. Ooh, this cream is, I really like the packaging. It's so pretty. Ooh, Sani Spa. Okay, let's see. This is, because the last cream they gave last year, I still have it and I ordered it from Amazon. It's called Coty. And that was a good cream. Ooh, this smells good, y'all. Sorry I have you propped the way I do. Are you gonna fall if I prop you any other way? I need a car mount. If we're gonna be doing this Vlogmas, not Vlogmas, but like vlogging for the whole year, sorry y'all, I need a car mount. All right, I'm gonna try this cream and then we're gonna get it going. Ooh, I wanna eat it. It smells so good that I wanna eat it. And it's creamy, it's so creamy. You hear that? Maybe you can't, because I have the heat on. They got the heat on. Do you hear that? Oh. I think I put too much. But I love the creams where all it takes is like a little dab and you get so much out of it. Get your money's worth, but this was free. But she waited till I tipped her to give it to me. I don't think she was gonna give it to me if I didn't tip, if I'm being honest. But last year they gave me something. Okay, I dig this. This is pretty, this is good. Okay. All right, we're gonna be the influencer that we are. We don't hate this, so I'll leave a link for this and that MAC primer too in the description box below. Yeah, I don't hate this. I love it. This is definitely good for the car. I'm gonna keep it in the car, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this in the car on the cold days, for real. Alright, off to the next start. It is 11:26. Do you know where your children are? Good, you do? I know where mine is because I don't have any kids. Alright. Off to order some goodies. Or maybe... I'm gonna impress myself today if I can get a Mufasa movie in, for sure. Mufasa! I think it's dope to know where Mufasa came from, and I was just well, it wasn't just, but I was telling my friend who works for Disney, I would love to see Mufasa's story, and I had no idea they were actually coming out with a Mufasa story. So I'm very excited to see how he became Mufasa and wanted to 86's brother, you know. Oh no. Last night, Dave and I, we got 2 coffees. Or 2, well, yeah, we got like, before we headed back from the city. I think I'm gonna have to pull into Walmart and then pull out. But anyways, before we got back from the city, we were like, hey, let's get some coffee and stuff. And we listened to the soundtrack. Come on. We listened to the soundtrack of Scream. Not the soundtrack, but we listened to the movie of Scream, but audio. Is that weird? Turn. And I want a coffee from Dunkin' while I shop for Dave's stocking stuff, and I want some fries from Mickey D's. Is this the entrance? No, that's not the entrance. I passed Dunkin', so that didn't work. I guess we're just gonna get fries or we're gonna get a burger too from McDonald's. McDonald's has coffee too, but you know.
Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using the mobile app today?
No, I'm not.
Not a problem. Can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get the number 7 with the large Coke?
Number 7 with a large Coke. You want the whole meal large?
Yeah.
Not a problem. Anything else for today, ma'am?
That's it.
You're all set. First window. There you go. Happy holiday.
Yeah, I decided to just get a meal. I really need a trash can to toss out this coffee. But I'm sure there's probably, I'm not gonna get Dunkin' right now, but I will by the end of, because I gotta drive everywhere today, so at some point I'm gonna get some coffee. But because I don't feel like, because I have to go this way when I'm trying to go this way, because I missed my turn.
Cheeseburger meal?
Yeah,
$11.05.
maybe I have 5 cents. Thank you. Thank you. Drive to Marshall's, which is right up the street, and sorry I have this car wheel in the way. I need a mount, so I will get a mount at some point, not today, but at some point. Hey guys, so I am back in my room, my childhood room. Oh wait, hold on, let me show you. Alright, so I gotta wrap Dave's gift. I put it in a bigger box. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it. I went to the Hallmark store, the paper store, and I couldn't find the thick. They were out of like the really good wrapping paper in my opinion, but this was the next level. Like if you can't find something, oh well, it does say heavyweight, so okay. I was looking for some thick wrapping paper, but also not just thick, luxurious. This isn't luxurious in my opinion, however it is thick. So, and the same, does this say heavyweight too? No, it says premium. All right, whatever, it is what it is at this point. Let's do this. I have some of that stuff in there is Dave's stocking, and for Dave's stocking. Could I find a stocking? No. But I also don't want to show you either, because even though Dave said he wouldn't watch the video, I don't believe that he wouldn't watch the video. But I did put his gift in a bigger box, so that way, man, I'm getting tired and I have work in a few hours. That way he doesn't know what it is, because I'm going to put it under the tree. So, yeah. So today was rough. It is already 5 o'clock, so clearly no movie. Dave's like, well, we could see the movie tomorrow. I highly doubt that, because I have to cook and get some sleep tomorrow, because I work overnight tonight. But, oh, look. This is from our engagement party. Oh my gosh. How funny is this? This is cute. Oh gosh. Ah, so cute. Alright. So, let's wrap his gifts. Let's see. So, I got this tape. Oh, if you do hear a heater on, that's the heater. Or if you hear a fan on, that's the heater. So, I feel like I need the prop. You guys. Prop you. Alrighties. So the plan is to wrap this, maybe get some gas, or not, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to use this one. I think I want to use the other wrapping paper. But I did get some. Did I bring? Oh, I didn't even bring it inside anyways. I was going to show you some of the gifts, but that I didn't care if Dave pressed on and saw. But I don't know. I'm all over the place. If you can't tell, I've had a rough day. I thought I was gonna go into the store, do a cute little montage with Christmas music. Nope. I don't even know how to wrap this gift because the box is so big. So, this is my bed, my childhood bed that Dave hates. He says the mattress is horrible, but I don't know. I love this. The roll is already gone? Oh. It does feel like heavy wrapping paper though, I'm not gonna lie. But the problem is my dumb behind brought like My dumb butt brought 2 different types of wrapping paper, so now I have to go back outside to get. I'm about to not care. We about to not care. Right. I went to Burlington today, and actually, surprising. Ooh, I almost cut myself with this. Surprisingly, when I went to Burlington, I was able to find more interesting things in there than I was in Marshall's. Have you ever walked into a store and just everything feels very picked over, like everything, and that's Christmas time for you. I was like, what am I walking into? But luckily when I went into Burlington, I was successful and found some stuff. I don't think I ever really got into like the deep story behind my sister. Like I talked about gifts, I talked about Christmas and how my sister has always been jealous of me, but I never really, just some backstory. If anyone cares, I'll leave a timestamp here, and I'm going to talk about how my sister has always been jealous of me. So I'm a twin, and when my mom had my sister, my older sister, who's 6 years older, she was a single mom. But funnily enough, when due to my mom's bad choices in men, I wouldn't be alive, but due to her bad choices in men, she was also a single mom with us, with my sister and I. But anyways, my mom did struggle more with my older sister first than she did with us. I mean, she still struggled with us, but I think there was a time where she didn't even have a vehicle with my older sister. So I'm just kind of starting you off by saying that bruh, how do I open this tape? My patience is wearing thin. But I'm just kind of starting off telling you that my sister lived a harder life than us. This doesn't have the knife on here. Oh. Anyways, my sister has lived a harder life than us, and so I would say the jealousy started kicking in, I would say middle school. So I would say when we were in high school. I would say, yeah, when we were in high school, because my older sister got knocked up when she was 16. And she left her child for a good year, where we watched her child. And she forgets that part. And bruh, I'm trying to tell this story, but I'm having a difficult time opening up this thing. But anyways, I would say around high school she started to get like more jealous of us, because then while my sister and I were in high school, my older sister had her first child, and then followed by that, she had her second child by 2 different baby dads. The second child's dad ended up getting deported, and then the first child that she had, like, he paid child support, but he was never really in his kid's life. So she had 2 kids, kind of following the pattern of my mom in a way, had 2 kids where the dads were never around, so she was a struggling parent. And she would look at, I always felt like the reason why she started to get jealous is because she would look at herself struggling in like a 1-bedroom apartment with 2 kids, and would look at our lives and be like, oh, they have all of this future to look forward to and I don't. I felt like because then when she would have these opportunities to go get an education, she would never finish school. And school isn't meant for everyone. Facts. It just isn't. And I only think my older sister wanted to pursue school. It's just so my mom could, so she could tell people that she was doing something. She felt like that's what people wanted to hear. But I don't think she ever wanted to do it for herself. I think it was always for like, I don't know. Like, look what I'm doing. So she's tried school a couple of times, didn't work out. She's a single mom now with 2 kids, struggling, 1-bedroom apartment. And my mom did help. My mom did do her laundry. You know, my mom was babysitting and all of that. But she would see us like on birthdays and, you know, would get items and things and kind of would envy that, I think. I think I need a scissors, so I will be back. You know what? I've decided I'm not going to go upstairs because it's my mom's birthday, and I already said happy birthday to her, but I just feel like I can't, like, if I end up talking to them, then I'm never going to get out of here, so. So I'm not going to go upstairs for scissors, and we're just going to be creative because I already know. I already know. Did I ruin my... Yes, I did. I ruined it. Maybe I should have had it standing up, the box. That's what I should have had done. I got hungry. And I'm grabbing the kitchen scissors. But, so with this story, the thing with my sister is that what I started realizing later on in life, in high school, oh, she's not just jealous that she sees that we have more opportunities than her. It became a skin, someone's calling me. It became a skin complexion thing as well. Because my sister has a darker skin tone than me, but I never, like my brother who's 15, he'll be 15 December 31st. He has a lighter skin tone than me because we have 2 different dads. And he has a lighter skin tone than me, just like my older sister and I have 2 different dads. So, you know, she has a darker skin tone than me. And I never really, like, yes, you are aware of it, but you don't ever really think about that being anything to be upset about because we are siblings, we are both Black, like, and obviously I'm not going to play ignorant. I know in the bigger, when we're talking about the world, obviously people get discriminated, even with Black people or African American people, people of color, however you want to word it. Even there's some degree of our people being, you know, discriminating against others due to one person's skin color being darker than the other, you know? There's even special treatment. You hear men saying, oh, I love my light-skinned girls or whatever. You're like, you know what I mean? And even to some people, I'm not considered light-skinned. They want even lighter. Like, it's a whole thing. I'm aware of that. But I guess what I'm saying is I started realizing that it's way much more deeper than that. I mean, she doesn't even like who she is. That's what I started to realize. And even the way how her son, because fun fact, her son, my nephew, is close in age with my brother who's 15. So even when her son / my nephew will take jabs at my 15-year-old brother, it's like, oh, that's why, like, you're a white boy, or that's why, you know what I mean? Like, and you start realizing, well, where is he getting this language from? And so anyways, I started realizing, okay, how am I going to get along for the rest of my life with someone who doesn't like themselves, but instead of facing that reality and trying to fix it, they are blaming the easier, you know, blaming us, right? So that was difficult. So then I started thinking, okay, what do I admire my sister for? You know? And I thought, oh, I can get close to her that way. Alright, I think I'm going to cut it here. So I'm going to concentrate for a second. Oh, that was a lot of work. I am not a rapper whatsoever, if you can't tell. But anyways, so I started asking myself, how can I get close to my sister? You know, what do I admire about her? And I loved how she was pretty much says what's on her mind. And I loved how she was more of like a badass than us. You know, at the time being sexually intimate with someone at a younger age, I envied at the time. She's, you know, 6 years older than me. And so I just thought she was pretty cool, you know, doing her own thing, pretty cool. But so I started hanging out with her, and you know, she would be the cool sister that would give us drinks and stuff, and I thought that was good, you know. But all she would do is she would use what we told her and kind of use it against us. Like, she would be like I remember, it's not recent, but it was like in 2020, and I was living in this room, and I was like, oh, mommy's cleaning up my room, but I pay her to do my laundry and all that stuff, right? She was like, oh, really? That's cool. Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. And then when we would leave, we would have laughs and giggles at this dinner. And later on, it was revealed to me by my mom. My mom was like, oh, did you tell your sister that I do your laundry? And I'm like, well, yeah, I told her that you pay me. She goes, well, your sister just called me and said that, Mommy, you don't pay to do Blossom's laundry. Blossom's my name. You don't pay her. You do it for free, don't you? You do it for free. She doesn't pay you $100. You do it for free. And she was just trying to pin my mom in a corner to get her to admit, oh yes, I do Blossom's laundry for free. Because then she would be like, because then that's a perfect, the next question she would ask my mom would be, well, how come you never do my laundry for free? I have all these kids and you never help me out, but you do her laundry. You know what I mean? She looks for anything to compare and be like, well, how come you don't do this for me? So I realized I can't even hang out with her, because even if she's laughing and giggling in my face, she's still looking and lurking and searching for anything to be like, got 'ems, you know? So yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just came downstairs. Just check on you.
Oh yeah, I'm just wrapping this.
That's me? Do I need to leave?
No, I have work tonight.
I can go tonight. I mean, I can go now if you want.
No, I'm just wrapping this, and then I have to go to work later on tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
You notice how nice and toasty it was in here?
Yeah, it's pretty toasty. It's still toasty in here.
Yeah, I had to do it because it was freezing. And I didn't want no pipe supporters.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, yes, I know downstairs is going to be warm because Jason doesn't want the pipe to be frozen out.
I'm out of here.
You going to work?
No, I'm just out of here. Letting you do your thing.
All right. Yeah, I did straight up just come in here and was like, didn't say hi to anybody either. I know, but y'all, I'm trying to catch you guys up, trying to be successful with Vlogmas over here, trying to wrap this gift. Dave was supposed to get the car. I was supposed to be back hours ago. Due to traffic, was not back. I had a mental breakdown. I felt like I was just like, I hated the world, I think, when I started. From the moment I came here and caught you guys up, I felt like I hated the world. So, and now I've calmed down a bit, but yeah, I always send my family bad mixed messages and signals because they always think something's wrong with me, because everybody does. Friends who I haven't seen in a while, everybody, I'm just like, this is my state right here. I'm just tired. I'm just like, I want to quit like everything and just lie on this bed watch Ozark or something. I don't know. Like, I'm just about done. But okay. All right. Okay. That was my stepdad, by the way. Okay. Now we just have this side to do, and I think we're done. And then I'll wrap up. I'll do Dave's other stuff later. I just needed this big one to be wrapped so he doesn't see it. Because he wants presents under the tree, of course. So anyways, it's not just, my sister doesn't like herself. And then she would also try to, you know, find out like what our weaknesses are. To me, it used to be, and from time to time it still is, like my weight. Because I am the biggest person in my family. Literally, there's no one bigger than me in my family. So I would get picked on for that. But eventually, she went on to tell us she didn't think we were gonna get married, have kids, because listen, guys, since 2020, I was happy with the idea of never finding anyone, kind of doing my own thing. I was very, very comfortable with it, and I didn't have a problem with that. I met Dave through doing videos on my other channel, YouTube. Dave's a YouTuber, so that's how we met. Like, he did a video on me, and then I was like, who the heck is this guy? And then come to find out he lived in Connecticut. So it was all really weird of how everything happened, but you know, I was doing my own thing. But I'm the one who reached out because I wanted to then do a video on Dave and his friends, and it didn't turn out like I never did the video. But that's how we met. But, you know, I was very content with never finding anyone for the rest of my life, and I was very happy with it. I loved traveling to places with the idea of, oh, maybe I'll find someone here, but I never really cared. Like, I was like, I love doing my own thing. But I'm so happy where I am now, because I'm like, oh, wow, things really worked out. But I'm still, even though, like, it's one of those things when you're not looking, you find it. I would never say that to anyone else, because I hated that, because you don't have control over that saying, oh, when you're not looking, that's when you'll find it. Like, no, I want to actively know, how can I find it? So I would never still tell anyone that. But, yeah. So my sister thought that we were never getting married, never having kids. And she loved the idea. She's on her 4th kid. She loved that idea of her the only one having kids. So come to 2021 or 2022. Yeah, come to 2022. She has her last kid. And it's August. We don't know when her child ended up coming, or my nephew ended up coming early. But my mom, and my sister, my twin sister, we ended up booking a trip to Maine. And how that came about, guys, is that, because why didn't we ask our older sister? It's because she was pregnant at the time, and my older sister never wanted to, she was never one to ever want to do anything with us. Like, we would ask her all the time, hey, do you want to do this with us? Do you want to do that with us? No, even when we all lived under the same roof, every single weekend, my twin sister and I, we would go with my mom out every single weekend to stores and all that places, and my older sister would never want to come. You know, she was too busy, like, you know, with the boys, getting knocked up and all that, right? But I had worked on I was a steward. I had worked on a cruise ship. And so one of our stops was Portland, Maine. And so I always wanted to take my twin sister and my mom to Portland, Maine to show them around. It kind of became a tradition in a weird way, just because how it went is that they invited themselves, actually. One summer I was going to take a trip to Portland, Maine, and it was easier for me to book a 2 queen bedroom. And so they were like, oh, well, since there's another bed, you know, your sister and I will just stay in the other bed. I was like, okay, you guys can come, because really it was no extra money out of my pocket with them coming. And then it just became more of a tradition. And I understand from my older sister's aspect how she would feel left out. But the problem is that she has 5 kids, and so she wouldn't have had anyone to watch those 5. Like, she has responsibilities, so she wouldn't have had anyone to watch those kids. Because typically my mom would be the one watching those kids. Anytime my sister goes on vacation, you know, my mom watches her kids or her grandchildren, my nieces and nephew. So, anyways, so we had the trip planned. We were in Portland, Maine. And my sister was giving birth, and she was all pissed off because none of us were there. We were traveling. My aunt actually came to the hospital to help her out, and she kicked her out. She was very rude and was like, everyone leave my child alone. And then also, when she gave birth to her last child, she was like, no one come around and see my child. I'm best without all of you guys. I don't need any of you guys. All because we weren't there. Mind you, we can't help that your child came early. So of course I went off and was like, I took a photo of us all eating lobster. And I was like, we're having the time of our lives. So do you, bye. And we hadn't spoken in like 2 years. We've recently the only reason why my older sister and I just started speaking is because she got into legal trouble and I was able to help her out, but that's the only reason. We haven't really spoken. We're not close, you know what I mean? It's all phoniness. I'm not actually going to confide or share anything actually personal with her because she judges, you know what I mean? So to me, and the reason why I haven't spoken to her is because I don't like when people weaponize their children. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's very cringe, and it ruined the relationship that now I don't have with my nephew, because the problem is that even if I get close to my nieces and nephews now, she still weaponizes her children to the other side of the family. So her husband's side of the family, she gets mad over one thing. They are no longer over there this year for Thanksgiving, and those grandparents miss out, and they're upset, and they're wondering, what did we do wrong? We miss our grandchildren. She's not going to do that to me. I'm not going to sit here and love these kids. I mean, I'm not saying I don't love them, but I don't want to sit there and babysit them and, you know, hang out with them and do all these things with them just for her to see, ooh, she loves my kids, ooh, you know what I mean? To see her see that love, that moment, and then for her to rip it out because she's pissed about something, because she's done it plenty of times and she's still currently doing it to the other side of the family. She'll stop doing it when she wants something, but I feel bad. But it's one of those situations where her kids are just gonna they're gonna understand when they get older, because they're gonna know their mom. And it's really hard to have a relationship with them when she's just gonna yank them out from under you the moment she's pissed off and realizes she has leverage. That's just the type of person that she is. So. Yep. I wish I was making it up. I truly do, but I'm not.
And I will say there is some fault. I do believe that there are moments where we could invite her to places. But the other factor in inviting her is that she has to see what we're all wearing. She has to compare. And for the longest time, like when I bought my own car for the first time, new car, drove it off the lot. She literally was like, "Oh, mommy helped you get that car, didn't she?" No, I worked my ass off at Applebee's, walked in the snow for like 3 months to save up $3,000 for a down payment. Gosh, it like for the longest time, we would never get credit for any of our achievements. It was always, "Oh, mommy bought that for you." So this is like the worst wrapping job ever. The worst. Worst wrapping job ever. So it's just this pattern of she's never going to be happy, and I don't know if she ever will be, because happiness starts within. It sounds corny, but it's the truth, man. And I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not holding her hands anymore. She's 6 years older than me. I just don't care. So the only reason why my older sister's being nice to me is because she knows we have a wedding and she wants to be invited. That's it. That's it. That's it. So that's the wrap on my older sister. That's the full story. Just always been jealous. There are some faults that I could admit that we could have been better with. Like I do feel like if my mom would have tried, like if my mom would have pushed, "Oh, maybe we should invite your older sister." Maybe. I do feel like there could have been some situations where we could have, but then the question always remained, well, who's gonna watch her kids, So it just the whole situation. So and I feel like it's just a strained relationship that's never going to change. So now this brings us to my mom's birthday, my mom's birthday is today, but our dinner was last night, and it still proves everything that she is. For her to look around the table. So last night, if you didn't see the shorts, last night, we took my mom out for dinner, and it was at City Island in the Bronx, and everybody was wearing Coach in some way. Which is funny because I haven't really worn Coach in a while, but I just took it out because I knew it was going somewhere nice. If you guys watch the vlogs, I'm in scrubs or night clothes or a t-shirt, so I was going somewhere nice, so I put something Coach on. So anyways, she makes a comment, "Oh, everybody is wearing Coach." And then my sister makes a comment, well, not Jason, the guy that just came in here. And she goes, "Nope, he has on a Coach belt." So she was really looking. She's really looking at everybody to see what everyone has. I didn't even notice this Coach belt. I'm like, really? And so you have to really be looking for that, by the way. And then so Dave, my fiance, had on a Coach hat. And she was like, oh, Dave, did Blossom buy you that Coach hat or did my mom? And Dave turns to me and goes, Blossom. My mom actually bought Dave the Coach hat last year for Christmas, but my sister would have said, well, how come? And I think I already explained this before. I explained the whole situation earlier, now that I think about it. So, okay.
All right, so I'm back home. I'm tired, but I have to go to work. The good news is I was able to talk to my mom though, wish her a happy birthday again. We were able to catch up even though I just saw her last night. And she had a really good birthday, so that's all good. Now I'm gonna get the sleep that I can get and try to edit this vlog at work if it's not too busy. It just depends. If not, this vlog is definitely gonna be late. But that's okay. You know, who cares? Thank you for sticking along. This probably was the most depressing one yet because I was all over the place. I was just unwell. I was unwell. But thank you guys for watching, for those of you who did. And I will see you for Vlogmas Day 24, which is tomorrow. Yeah, Christmas Eve.